It is the biggest day ever in South Australian sporting history.
Let's be honest, this is a big game. We're big enough in here to handle that heat. You know, it's first game here, it's showdown, it's all that goes on, it feels like, and it feels like a final.
The city's alive. It's like South Australia's grand final, isn't it?
And I reckon you need to lean on each other. If you can see one of you is having a bit of a dirty time or it's not quite working for you, just help get each other up. Talk to each other a little bit different to the group. You are here to help and support each other because you have a responsibility to 14 other blokes. And when you go out there, you have a responsibility to probably 55,000 people, which is a big bit of pressure to carry. But I'm sure you can do it, all right? So again, Tommy, in yous I do trust. And I'm sure you'll come in tonight with what you deserve, all right? Go get them.
The rebirth of football in South Australia. There's only ever one first time, and this is it. The first ever showdown at Adelaide Oval is underway. Slips the attempted tackle, back to Hartlett, back to Gray. 45 out, nails it. He just wanted it more, and both goals. Long goal square, Eddie, for the first time today. The Adelaide Crows lead. Port Adelaide getting numbers. Wingard, no way! Butcher White's got the pace.
Oh, he's had a ping.
It goes for goal. It could go all the way. Every showdown has that history-making moment.
Oh, he's saying on Port Adelaide now.
Port Adelaide will own this moment in history forever.
Was one hell of a good afternoon in Adelaide. David King, you were there for it. Welcome.
Boys, how are you?
And Mark McClure, great pride in announcing, Mark, that hashtag Ask McClure is trending on Twitter.
Oh, no.
They're all coming for you.
I know it's about too.
Relationship advice.
Relationship.
Relationship advice.
Relationship?
Yeah.
With who?
Uncle Mark. You're like Dr. Feelgood.
No, it's like, I think it's about Buddy Franklin kicking 10.
Oh, yeah.
You know, those nutcase pies.
Yeah.
Come again, nutcase. Actually, I was wrong, okay? Take that back, I was wrong. I'm sorry, I didn't realise.
Because that will stop it.
Yeah, no, you won't get one more tweet now.
And I didn't realise how sick Sydney were as a footy club.
What I've noticed with Twitter, when you get something wrong, you get a lot of feedback.
Oh, it just goes straight through the keeper, doesn't it?
If you don't, you get a lot of support from guys like these two. Let's just fuel the fire.
I had a question for you. Rod Galt. Remember, someone asked me to ask you on Twitter today. Do you still see Rod Galt? Were you mates with Rod Galt?
I haven't seen him for 20 years. He's been up in the Gold Coast for some time.
Yep.
He's made millions and lost them all, and made it again and lost them all, and he's just
agony aunt here. I know him. He's lost millions.
He's just one of those guys who that's how he survives and lives.
How he rolls.
Yeah,
You're on for the third break, and we'll field our questions then. But
he did miss 8 weeks with a blister though.
He made 15 million while he missed 8 weeks.
As an occasion first, what was it like to be there?
The venue's fantastic, and I think if you support, any other side, you've got to get down there. You've got to go to that away game. Koshy was fantastic on the weekend, saying come to Adelaide, have a look, enjoy the state. But the venue is a great blend of the old and the new. It's done with absolute class. There wasn't a person there on the weekend that was disappointed with the occasion or the venue. The game was fantastic, but really it was just go and have a look at the new stands. Mark Prosciutto's got his name on the stand there, which is great for us. It was fantastic. Bit unfortunate, it's the dead pocket, but that's that's
what about the ground itself? The stadiums, and the grandstands and the facilities are fantastic. In the fence, as a footy oval, what did you think?
Terrific, like carpet out there, and just the feedback from the fans. You can actually hear them. Some venues, it's the noise is trapped in. It was so noisy. I interviewed Ken Hinkley a metre and a half from the boundary line before the game. I didn't hear what he said. I didn't actually hear his answers, which made no real difference to what I was asking because we just rolled on. But you just couldn't hear. And I thought the Port Adelaide fans really, it was their home game and they did the right thing. They turned up, they were ready to go, and their players didn't let them down.
All right, what about the credentials of Port Adelaide?
I think they're very strong.
Yeah.
Very, very strong. I think we underestimated them. I left them out of my 8, and I actually made a mistake there too. Made a few this week. So I think that they've got a definite top 4 chance.
Can they win it?
Maybe, but they've got to beat Fremantle and Hawthorn, and they're the key 2 sides.
Can they win it, Kingy?
I think they can. I've been shocked by them. I'm the same as Sellers. I mean, we guessed at the start of the year, really. We haven't seen the exposed form that the first couple of weeks off you. What you need an asset that other teams have to counter. And if they can't counter, that asset can beat them. Their running power. Now, I know we talk about it, and Ken's putting it to everyone. He's putting it out there. He's putting it out there for his own players and for the opposition teams coming across. If you can't run, don't come. And that is absolutely spot on, and they are living that. They've got some amazing endurance athletes, but they've just got this preparedness to work for one another, both defensively and offensively. And I think with an asset like that, you can go as deep as you absolutely desire, and I think they're a real contender now.
Yeah, but that's the challenge to the players too. He keeps saying it, so you got to keep doing it.
Yeah.
And that's good coaching.
Good coaching?
Yeah, very good coaching.
What about their physicality? I think you're talking about their weapons. It's not just their run. They attack the ball.
You know, I like the defence. Their young defence. You know, I mean, you've got
Trango's a real leader.
Yeah, Holmes,
for a young fella.
Yeah, Jonas, Impey, kids like that are in a good side, and they'll develop quicker through that sort of area of being, you know, what he was talking about with his leaders before. That was really good stuff. Basic, simple stuff that is required. I don't know. So I hope most coaches do that to their players, because that is what sets the pattern for the game. What do you do? What are you going to do? How are you going to do this? Are you going to continue to do this? Are you going to continue to develop the rest? I think he does it very well. So
what
good effort.
What did you think of Hinkley's pre-match?
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Because you sometimes get let in, and I think this is where Port have been really refreshing. This is why they're the number one team in Adelaide at the moment in South Australia.
You've said that for 4 weeks now.
They're fresh and they're open. They allow us access into areas that we haven't been for some time, and they're not afraid to get their message out there. This is who we are. There's no smoke and mirrors. It's all about hard work, honesty, and never give up. And Ken has lived that from the minute he got there.
What about, from a football perspective, what he said? We don't know how long before they ran out, and there's always talk about styles and the way we're going to play. And you're from the older school, and you talk about the mental approach. What did you feel listening to Ken Hinkley?
His big message at the end there was be calm. You know, you guys need to be calm so the rest of the younger players can follow you guys. And I thought it was a fantastic message, because it was an unbelievable atmosphere out there. Jared Hilly kept saying it's electric, and it was.
You could feel it. You could feel it.
Oh, you could feel it.
Through
the moment they kicked that first goal, the roar was unbelievable. And I thought, how can you not get carried away with that? It was like a final, and they played it like a final. They were measured, they were calm, and they were brutal when they had to be. It was fantastic.